So here in 1.5, we look at what a program is made of, the different parts that constitute, is that right? Constitute. It's pronounced constitute. Constitute. A program in any language that you put it together in. So irrespective of whether or not it's here in Java, or if it is in C++, or if it is in JavaScript, etc., there are certain portions to the program they're not the same every place, but the portions of the program are. So first and foremost, and you can see everything, it is here in 1.5, and it is page 9. In the text, we have keywords. These are reserved words that have special meaning to the language that you cannot alter. So they're things that you cannot change either. So one of the first things we're going to look at here are in chapter 2 some of the keywords that you are going to use to make your Java program actually run. Past there we have operators. You are actually familiar with all of the operators we're going to use: plus, minus, divide, multiply, plus equals, maybe that's a little something you haven't seen, minus equals, times equals, divide equals, but we're going to see those. It enables us to do math. Next is punctuation. Punctuation is exactly the same in computer languages as it is in, English or other languages. However, the rules aren't exactly the same. We use punctuation to denote the end of a statement. We use punctuation to denote, what portions of a statement belong together. However, we use the semicolon here in Java to denote the end of a line. So it is not a period, it is a semicolon to say this is the end of one statement. A period we actually use between things like system.out.println, that dot is the period. We use that to say this is a separator. This specifies something inside of system, so system.out, and inside of system.out we have the .println that specifies something else. So we'll spend time getting to know the punctuation. You can read about it below here. Programmer defined names, these are going to be our variables. So if I have a program that needs to do something, I need the program to be able to, I need that program to be able to store something. So I would create a storage location, I would create a storage container, and I would name that storage container something. You're going to see these, but programmer defined names are parts of a program in any and all of our languages. And finally comes syntax. Syntax is the order in which things have to be used in order to get a job done. So we will see again the specific language syntax here for Java as we go through. Now, what I want you to do is to read down through the rest of 1.5. They'll show you specific examples of everything. We're going to see a bigger, different example after we're done with all of the material here for chapters 1 and 2, but it'll give you an idea of what to see, what to look for, things of that nature. So I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but I think it's as good a time as any to mention it here. I'm not going to read through the text to you, I'm just going to give you the high points. So those were the high points for 1.5. Keep reading.